Hello. Yes, good morning everybody. So we've just started with today is Monday. I hope you can hear my voice clearly and also see my screen. So if you can see my screen, kindly give me a thumbs up so that I know that you are seeing my screen. If you can hear my voice, also do the same thing. Gives me a thumbs up so that I know that you are listening. Alright. So we'll start off analysis with the chart on screen. This is GBP USD. You remember what we said previously? We were actually around a very significant resistance level, and we did say that if the price could not break beyond it, then that could have been the correct place to look for a sell from. So that is exactly what happened. We had a resistance level at this price here. We had a resistance here. You can see the price used it perfectly as a resistance level. It went down, it came back as a resistance level, it went down, and it came back as a resistance level. So this could have been the correct place to look for a sell from. This was a good place where you want to look for a sell from. So if you are looking at this chart last week, this was the correct place to sell from. This was the ideal place where you wanted to sell from, expecting price to continue much lower. And on the lower side, we do have a level here. This is like some zone. So if the price is to continue down, we first expect it to pull back. We want it to pull back nicely up to this point, 1.36252. So the price needs to come back up to this point so that you can look for a sell. We want a pullback nicely up to this point, expecting price to continue down up to 1.34656, 1.34436. So this remains to be a good place to look for a sell from. This is a good place where you want to look for a sell from. So have your pending sell limit, have your stop loss above this high, and then have your take profit at this price, 1.34656. Is that clear? Does this make sense? Whatever I'm saying, does it make sense for you? So we are looking for a sell there. The next chart I want us to look at is Euro USD. So we'll simply drag this. We have a level here. This is a good trend line. This is just like a supportive trend line. It was used previously. We have another one from the top. So you can see the price literally broke below this point. As we are speaking now, the price gave us a good place to sell from, which is at this point here. It even hit our take profit, which was set at this point. So if you were on this chart last week, you could have taken a sell from this point. So we have a level here. This was a good place to sell from. We still have a level here. The next level is this, and then the next level too is this one. So if the price successfully closes below this point, if the price breaks and closes below this point, 1.20719, we want to see a pullback back to the same place so that we can pick a sell, expecting that sell to continue to the losses. So this is a good place to sell from also. So we want to see price come back. We want to see price break below this point, retrace back, and then we sell it from this point, expecting that sell to continue down up to around 1.19227. If you sell it there, your stop loss needs to be fixed above 1.21821. 1.21821. The next chart, US to JPY. This chart has been a sell for some time now. We still expect sellers to dominate in this market. The reason I'm saying this is because we had a trend line from the top, this one here. we had a trend line also from this point here. So this like some support, we had a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance here, we have a resistance and a resistance. So the price needs to pull back nicely up to this point so that we can pick a sell from the top, expecting that sell to take us up to the support which you have at the very bottom, this support here. So this will be a good place to sell from. This is a good place where you want to sell from. The next chart I want us to look at is gold. Gold is a sell. Let me explain it from the daily. So if you put a line here, you can see that this is like some good resistance level. We have some good resistance level. We have some good resistance level, and the similarity within the candles which formed around this point. Look at this candle, red big candle, red big candle, the same red big candle, the same red engulfing big candles, and the same thing happened here, red engulfing big candle. So this is a good place to look for a sell from. This was a good place after this engulfing candle, the one which you saw, this red big candle. The next candle was a very good entry point. So you could have taken a sell there, expecting that sell to take price up to the first take profit which was hit previously. Then the next take profit is this one, 1775.06. Then we have 1824.27. Come in strongly on this chart. We still want price to continue down. So expect more movements, expect more sellers to come in up to the level which I've just mentioned. Is that clear? So we want to look at the next chart. We look at our next symbol, which is SP500. So despite whatever is happening, despite this big move you're seeing to the lower side, this chart is still upward. So I don't recommend a sell on this one. I only recommend buy positions. Look at the alligator indicator first. This is why I'm saying we're still upwards. This is the main reason why I'm saying we are still upwards. So as long as we continue to see sustenance above these three lines, expect a move even higher. So expect price to break beyond this point here. Expect price to break above it. Expect a break above, then a pullback, so that we can continue much higher. So this remains to be a good place to look for a buy from. Does this make sense for us? Whatever I'm saying, does it make sense? So despite the price does not break below the lower blue line, we want a clear rebound from it so that you can pick a buy, expecting that buy to take us up to 31.9, where if the price breaks beyond, we want a pullback before we can continue to the upper side. Is that clear? So the next chart I'd like us to look at, and the last one for today, is Brent oil. Brent oil too is upwards. These are the levels you're supposed to look at. We have the first level there. It's like a zone. We also have another there. And then you have another one at the top. So if the price rises up and breaks beyond 57.336, then that will mean we are continuing to the upper side. If the price continues up and breaks beyond 57.336, then that will be a good sign that somehow we are now continuing to the upper side. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. I will meet again tomorrow at the center. So thank you. See you.